There is a saying, good things come in small packages. Nanotechnology is used to manipulate and control a substance at the nanometer level, which is basically 1 billionth of a meter. The nanometer level is the level of atoms and molecules used to create new materials and devices with fascinating functions, making the best use of the special properties of nano-sized substances. For example, today, people need devices that are able to store information at high densities and high speeds using the least amount of energy. One way of realizing this is to make each component very small. However, as there are limits to miniaturizing components with existing technology, we need technology that uses different approach to process components and systems with nanometers level precision. There are different types of nanoparticles. First, carbon-based nanoparticles. Those include two main materials, carbon nanotubes and fullerenes. The second type is ceramic nanoparticles, which basically have properties like those of ceramic. Third, the semiconductor nanoparticles, which have properties like those of metals and nonmetals. Fourth, the polymeric nanoparticles, which are organic-based nanoparticles. So who innovates and develops nanotechnology? First, the NSP, or Ansel's Nanotechnology Standards Panel. Second, ISO Nanotechnology Standards TC 229. Third, the IEC Nanotechnology Standards TC 113. And fourth, PETA International Science Consortium Limited. Now let's talk about the advantages of nanotechnology. In not many years, scientists will be able to manufacture products with almost every atom in its right place, without much of a big cost. Cars that weighed 50 kilograms, full-size sofas that could be picked up with one hand, inexpensive manufacture of very strong and very light materials, shatterproof diamonds in precise shapes in huge quantities, and will also be able to produce steel which is over 50 times lighter than the steel of the same strength. Nanotechnology will also dramatically reduce the costs and increase the capabilities of spaceships and spaceflight. Mass storage devices that can store more than 100 billion bytes in a volume the size of a sugar cube. RAM that can store a mere billion bytes in such a volume, and massively parallel computers of the same size that can deliver a billion instructions per second can be manufactured. Medical technology would let us directly heal the injuries at the molecular and cellular level that are the root causes of disease and ill health, which has not been possible up until now. Solar cells and its equipment will become cheaper and make solar power economical. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of nanotechnology. Industrial scale manufacturing and use of nanomaterials will have a great negative effect on human health and the environment according to nanotoxicology research. Another major disadvantage is that nanotechnology is actually very expensive, so not everyone can buy it or afford it. It's also very hard to create and adjust molecules. Nanotechnology is itself a new technology, and therefore its understanding is limited, because of which there is no proper regulatory body concerned. Another disadvantage related to its limited understanding is human health and safety risks associated with it. Nanotechnology's harmful effects are still needed to be researched, without which its harmful effects will remain unknown. Among the most common uses and applications of nanotechnology are creating transistors, magnet random access memory, and ultra-high definition displays and televisions. The Faculty of Nanotechnology. President of Cairo University, Mohammed Osman Al-Khisht, announced the establishment of a Faculty of Nanotechnology at Cairo University to be the first faculty of its kind in Egypt in the field of nanotechnology. And finally, thank you for watching our video.